Okay, so I'd like to read you the words of one Beckie. She wrote the following on a blog spot called Worshipping Your Wife several years ago. And this blog spot is run by some bloke called Mark Remond. These words are part of a guest post called Wife Worship and Female Superiority. Quote, "The last few years, women have been striving for equality in all things. We are not equal. We are superior. There are a few roles in life women should not be permitted to be involved in. These would be safety forces, police and fire, and military combat. It is the role of men to always protect women. In dangerous situations, men will put others at risk to protect a woman. In history, men always went to war to protect women. World War I was the last war where they tried to protect civilian death. In the Civil War, over 500,000 men died and only 50 women. These 50 women who died were too many. It would have been acceptable if thousands more men died, if it meant that 50 women didn't have to. Women should at any and all costs be protected from harm." End quote. The disposable male. Yeah. Replace the word men with the word Negroes and the word women with the word whites, and read the previous couple of sentences about the American Civil War. Maybe this Beckie didn't attend history class at school. A man is worth considerably less than a woman. Ever heard of human rights? Is it the role of a man to always protect women? What if a man is unable or unwilling to protect the ladies? Is he not then a proper man? Why should women be prohibited from the safety forces, as Beckie calls them? I imagine many women might read this person's words and say, "Fuck you, Beckie." Anyway, Beckie goes on to say, quote, "In the military, men have been trained and are willing to suffer painful death to protect all females. The military teaches men how to honor and respect women." And then she goes on to say that things have been going in the wrong direction since they ended the draft, the United States draft, that is. She says she's a pacifist, but she also says, "I believe the draft should be reinstated and all males from the age 18 serve 4 years in the military." So you, Beckie, you oppose war, you're opposed to war. You would object to being drafted, right, as a precious and superior female, I would think. But it's okay for all males in your country to be made to join an institution as teenagers, yeah, where they are likely to participate in combat, extreme violence. It's okay for you to be a conscientious objector, but an 18-year-old man cannot. That's my interpretation of what's being said here anyway. This person, Beckie, seems to have a rather old-fashioned, perhaps romantic view of the military, or how it should be. I wonder if this person is aware of the history of war rapes, psychological warfare, institutionalized sex slavery of women and girls. The history of soldiers and rape is a long one. Not just rape of women, men are victims too. To the victor go the spoils, as the old saying goes. As I said, maybe Beckie has a romanticized view of specifically the US military as it once was, but looking at things from an international and historical view going back centuries or even millennia, the military, its servants, have a long track record of brutalizing women and treating females as the spoils of war, to be enjoyed by the conquerors, sex objects. If you've got an opinion about what's been said here, please feel free to use the comment section, folks. And I'll see you next time. Peace.